Welcome to The Wrap. I'm JD Durkin here to take you through today's market action, taking a look at where markets closed to end the trading day. Stocks closed the day relatively flat following the FOMC's latest interest rate decision. The S&P 500 closed just below the unchanged line, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed down 0.1%. The Nasdaq 100, meanwhile, closed unchanged, while the Russell 2000 led the way to the upside, closing 0.5% higher. Now, taking a closer look at the leading and lagging sectors of the trading day, technology shares led the way to the upside, followed then by utilities and real estate, while energy led the way lower, followed then by communications and materials. Taking a look now at a few of the top stories in the market today we're following for you all. First up, the Federal Open Market Committee voted unanimously to leave interest rates unchanged today. In its rate decision, the FOMC stated that while uncertainty about the economic outlook has diminished, it remains elevated. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell said the labor market has remained solid, but inflation is running somewhat above the Fed's 2% target. In its summary of economic projections, the FOMC projected 2 more rate cuts this year and a total of 4 between now and 2027. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman accused Meta of offering members of his team $100 million signing bonuses, all in an effort to recruit them. Altman, however, noted that no one had taken Meta up on its offer so far. And this development comes amid a recent push by Meta Platforms to grow the AI portion of its business. Meta recently acquired a 49% stake in Scale AI for just under $15 billion and is looking for Scale AI CEO to head up Meta's new super intelligence lab. IBM continued its recent run today, touching all-time highs after receiving a price target hike at B of A. The firm raised its price target on the legacy tech name to $320 from $290 and kept a buy rating on shares. B of A says that while bears cling to IBM's pre-2020 history as a value trap, the company has undergone a significant transformation in recent years. The analyst says IBM has shifted its software segment towards M&A investments and has shed lower growth, higher cost businesses. In other news, the U.S. Senate passed the highly anticipated Genius Act on Tuesday, which establishes federal guidelines for U.S. dollar-pegged stablecoins. The bill would require stablecoins to be backed by liquid assets like the dollar and short-term treasury bills. It would also require issuers to disclose monthly compositions of their reserves. Shares of Coinbase rallied today on what CEO Brian Armstrong called a big milestone, while Coinbase also announced the launch of its Coinbase payment stablecoin payment stack. Let's take a look at what to watch for the rest of this week. While U.S. markets will be closed tomorrow in observance of the Juneteenth holiday, Friday looks to be a pretty busy day here on Wall Street. Kroger, Darden Restaurants, CarMax, and Accenture all set to report earnings before the open on Friday, while the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index highlights economic data for the day. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm JD Durkin. Remember to tune in 24/7 to SchwabNetwork.com.